Well, welcome everybody. You join us here for our coverage of what is set to be a truly exciting final. Formalities are underway, everybody is soaking up an energetic, highly charged atmosphere within the ground. The teams will be with us very shortly. We look forward, of course, to that special moment. In the meantime, we take in the feeling of excitement and euphoria ahead of what should be a really outstanding final.
That compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
Just joining us, we are already underway.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
João Palhinha, over to the left. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to...
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences. We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Castagna. De Bruyne. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nuno Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo, played over towards the opposite flank. That's a throw. Rafael Leao. And he's heaved it away. And it will be a throw-in. Can he get onto this? Decent hit!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tielemans. Witsel forwards and with intent. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Antonio Silva. Could move up a gear here. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Nunes. Doku. Lukaku. Onana. Witsel. Tielemans. Moved on forwards. Vaz. Calmly anticipates. Matheus Nunes, aim forwards. Bernardo Silva, out to the right. He can run onto that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Come loose, and that has been clubbed away. And that could set him on his way. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Onana. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Looks to the other side. Cuts out the pass. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Nunes. Portugal are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
It's a good run down the right. Doku. And here's Lukaku. Trossard. Nice physical challenge. Can he spark a counter here? And it's played forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Onana. Castagna, forward it goes. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. That has been knocked clear. Matheus Nunes. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? They've managed to get it away. Matheus Nunes. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Cristiano Ronaldo! Teat. Trossard. And it's Bernardo Silva. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Onana. Vas. Trossard. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tielemans. And he welcomes it in. He's cut it out. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Castagna. It's a pretty loose pass. Doku. And it's played forward. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Witzel. Castagna. Onana. Tielemans. Pass. This is not that foul. There could be trouble here. And for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Lukaku. It's Lukaku! Goal! Belgium! It's coming! It is coming, isn't it? Belgium, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Aim forwards. And he goes cross-field. Antonio Silva. João Palhinha. Antonio Silva. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Very nicely done. And it's hoisted clear. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Corner. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
João Cancelo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Onana looks to clip it forward. Doku. Oh, that's neat. The pressing's intense, and it's paid. Lukaku has a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
De Bruyne. Now that's well seen too. Ruben Dias. João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. And it's gone back to the keeper. João Palhinha. Ruben Dias. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. That's good play. Matheus Nunes. Great chance! Nuno Mendes. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Portugal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Witsel. Portugal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Vaz. Decent progress down the left. Vaz. Hit into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Forward it goes. Played through for the wide man. Great defending, strong and determined. Corner it is. Tries to get it clear. And it's Cancelo. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes delivers. Off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Vaz. Trossard. Vaz. And he cuts out the supply. João Cancelo. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Played with finesse. João Cancelo. And that has sent him sprawling. There's the shot! There's the goal! Portugal are level.
Portugal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Bruno Fernandes. Pass. Forward it goes. Belgium to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Aim forwards. Antonio Silva. Ruben Dias. Matheus Nunes. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, what a ball! Bruno Fernandes. Cleared without complication. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1. So, had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Look, this is highly entertaining and exactly what we were hoping for. Goals at both ends, and what looks like two very evenly matched sides. Bring on the second half.
Portugal head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Portugal clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Trossard. Lovely feet. And here's De Bruyne. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Lukaku. Moved on forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Matheus Nunes. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Witzel gets rid without sophistication. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Played into space out wide. Cleared away. Looking for a decent ball in. Antonio Silva. João Palhinha. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Lukaku. Doku. Muscular approach does pay off here. Forward it goes. Chance here to counter. Oh, a delicate chip through. And Cristiano Ronaldo! He scored!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Portugal go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Witzel aim forwards. Castagna. That's a good ball played into space. Clears it away. Now who's going to be first to this? That'll be a throw. There's the delivery. That's an excellent interception. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Matheus Nunes
are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. Ronaldo wins the duel this time. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's played forward. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. He's in a great position. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Thus, forward it goes. Moved on forwards. And it's De Bruyne. And he's there to clear it. Trossard.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
What a throw in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Bakayoko. Castagna. Castagna. Can he latch on to this? Ruben Dias gets good distance on it. Pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Tries to get it clear.
Look at the way that back line is coming under serious pressure.
Tries a shot! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bakayoko. And it's played forward. Trossard. Aim forwards. And here's De Bruyne. That has been cut short. Trossard. Pass. And here's Lukaku. Has a goal! João Cancelo gets it clear. Great ball if he can get there. Rafael Leao, he is through here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And back to the keeper they go. Ruben Dias. João Palhinha. Ruben Dias, gently done. Bruno Fernandes shapes to shoot. Oh, nearly.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Forward it goes. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. And that was very necessary. And it's Cancelo. Up to meet it! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Belgium making consecutive changes here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Steaming on goalwards. Moved on forwards. And it's been taken straight back. Rafael Leao. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Lukaku! Away from immediate danger.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nuno Mendes with the cross, and he's there to clear it.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's played forward. Belgium have it back and they can go again. Bakayoko. He's found a way through. Teat. Shot a goal! And that could have brought them level.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. chance and a real let-off.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Does really well to win the ball there. Lobbed in behind. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. The shot! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Forward it goes. It's a clearance, but not much of one. So not long left in this now. Just a few moments from glory. He's shifting through the gears here. Bernardo Silva plays a delicate ball. Bruno Fernandes looking to run onto it. Portugal making another change here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Lukaku knocks it out wide. And De Bruyne! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's in! Rafael Leao. And he's there to get it away. Big chance, corner. Partially clear. Lovely bit of skill. Crunching tackle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's onto it in a flash. Antonio Silva. Nelson Semedo. Antonio Silva. Ruben Dias. And back to the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nelson Semedo. Antonio Silva. Moved on forwards. Played towards the other side. Vitinha. Diogo Dalot. And it's lofted through here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Forwards. Nelson Semedo. Vitinha. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Vitinha! It's a loose ball. Clears it out of harm's way. Palinha. And it's played forward. Short changes him with that pass. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nelson Semedo. He's in plenty of space here. Bruno Fernandes. Semedo climbs up big. They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ruben Dias. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Portugal are the winners. The ceremony is fitting.